Welcome to tonight's top news stories from around the world. You are watching Millennium News Hour and I am Tanzeba Noreen. Let's get started with the headlines making waves right now. Trump says he would consider pardoning Mayor Eric Adams. Trump says big tech leaders now want to work with him. Trump announces Japan's SoftBank will invest $100 billion in US. Trump plans to end remote work for federal employees. Former FBI informant admits to lying about Biden's in federal court. Mayor Adams reached tentative deal to raise pay for 500 city doctors. Governor Hochul waived parking fees for New Year's Day hikes across New York. Seventeenth Convention of Alliance of South Asian American Labor concludes in Washington. Bashar al-Assad says Russia rescued him after Damascus fell to rebels. Canada faces crisis as Deputy PM Freeland resigns over economic strategy. And Lamine Yamal set to miss 3-4 weeks with ankle injury. You are listening to Headlines Now News in detail. President-elect Donald Trump said he would consider pardoning New York City Mayor Eric Adams, who is facing federal charges of fraud and corruption. Speaking at Mar-a-Lago, Trump mentioned that while he was not familiar with the details of the case, he would look into the possibility of a pardon for Adams. The mayor is accused of accepting luxury travel perks worth $100,000 and illegal campaign contributions from foreign nationals. In the same press conference, Trump also criticized the Biden administration for selling unused sections of the border wall which were purchased during his first term. He warned of potential legal action, calling the sales a criminal act and asking Biden to stop. The sales were part of a congressional mandate allowing the material to be used for refurbishing existing barriers, but Trump opposed selling them. Trump also took aim at the Biden administration's work-from-home policies for federal employees, stating that workers who refused to return to the office under his leadership would be dismissed. Donald Trump appeared upbeat in his first news conference after winning the election. Speaking at his Mar-a-Lago property, he said many of his former critics now want to work with him. He mentioned that top business leaders, including CEOs from major tech firms, are now showing support for his administration. Everyone wants to be my friend, Trump remarked, reflecting on how relations have improved compared to when he took office in 2016. He acknowledged meetings with Apple CEO Tim Cook, Google CEO Sundar Pichai, and former Alphabet President Sergey Brin. Trump also confirmed plans to meet Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos later this week. Trump said tech companies like Amazon, Meta, and OpenAI have already donated $1 million each to his inaugural fund. He praised Cook for his work at Apple and hinted at future collaborations with top executives and bankers. The former president also addressed past conflicts with big tech, including social media bans after January 6, 2021. Trump signaled a new phase of cooperation and appointed Tesla CEO Elon Musk and others to key roles in his administration. President-elect Donald Trump announced that Japanese firm SoftBank plans to invest $100 billion in the US and create 100,000 jobs in technology and artificial intelligence. Trump made this announcement at Mar-a-Lago, joined by SoftBank CEO Masayoshi Son. Trump said Son was optimistic about the US economy after the election. This investment will ensure that future technologies are built in America, Trump stated. Son expressed his confidence in Trump's leadership, saying the U.S. economy would grow stronger under his administration. During the announcement, Trump jokingly asked Son to double the investment to $200 billion. Son replied, "With your leadership, I will try to make it happen." SoftBank has previously made U.S. investments. After Trump's 2016 victory, it committed $50 billion to American projects. The Tokyo-based company focused on tech, financial, and energy industries. Trump also mentioned his plans for economic growth, promising tax cuts and faster permit approvals for companies investing $1 billion or more in the U.S. He called this era the golden age of America. Trump expressed hope that his second term would avoid setbacks like the COVID-19 pandemic, which affected the economy during his first term. Donald Trump, the president-elect, criticized a federal work-from-home agreement on Monday, calling it terrible and ridiculous. He vowed to challenge the deal between the Social Security Administration and its union that allows employees to telework until 2029. Speaking from Mar-a-Lago, Trump blamed the Biden administration for approving the agreement and announced plans to take legal action to block it. If people don't come back to the office, they will be dismissed, Trump said, emphasizing his push for in-office work. The SSA's deal permits employees to work remotely 2 to 5 days a week based on their roles. It affects 42,000 SSA workers represented by the American Federation of Government Employees. Billionaires Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, part of Trump's new Department of Government Efficiency, have also criticized telework policies, stating they aim to cut $2 trillion from the federal budget. Musk argued on social media that many federal buildings are underutilized, costing taxpayers unnecessarily. Trump's administration, set to begin in January, plans stricter office attendance for government employees. Federal work-from-home rules are expected to face significant changes under the upcoming administration. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your fist. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Alexander Smirnov, a former FBI informant, pleaded guilty in federal court to making false claims about President Joe Biden and his son Hunter Biden. In 2020, Smirnov falsely told his FBI handler that the Bidens had each accepted $5 million from the Ukrainian energy company Burisma. These allegations were later proven to be false, but the claims were included in an FBI document, which became a key piece of evidence for congressional Republicans investigating the Biden family. Smirnov admitted to creating this false federal record along with 3 tax-related offenses. Smirnov had been under investigation by special counsel David Weiss, who had been leading the probe into Hunter Biden. With Hunter's recent pardon and Smirnov's guilty plea, Weiss's investigations, including his role as special counsel, are nearing completion. Smirnov, who appeared in court in chains and a white jumpsuit, is scheduled for sentencing on January 8. The case marks the end of a long investigation that started during the Trump administration and continued under the Biden administration. New York City Mayor Eric Adams announced a tentative 5-year agreement with Doctors Council ACIU to raise pay for 500 city-employed physicians, including medical examiners. The contract, retroactive to June 28, 2021, will expire on December 27, 2026. The deal includes annual wage increases of 3% for the first 4 years and 3.25% for the 5th year. Doctors will also receive a $3,000 bonus and improved salary structures. The city medical examiner teaching differential increased to $20,876 under the agreement. Mayor Adams said the deal ensures fair pay for medical staff who care for New Yorkers during critical times. He added that the agreement helps retain and recruit medical talent to public hospitals and city agencies. Since taking office, Adams has finalized deals covering 97% of the city's workforce, including teachers, police officers, and sanitation workers. The administration plans to continue investing in fair pay for city employees. Governor Kathy Hochul announced that parking fees at all New York State parks will be waived on January 1, 2025 to encourage New Yorkers to enjoy the outdoors. The 14th annual First Day Hikes program will offer hikes and walks at nearly 100 state parks, historic sites, nature centers, and public lands. Admission to state park grounds is always free. Governor Hochul invited families and friends to join the tradition of First Day Hikes to celebrate the New Year while enjoying New York's scenic winter landscapes. She emphasized that waiving parking fees will make these events more accessible for everyone. The hikes will be organized by the New York State Office of Parks, Recreation, and Historic Preservation, the Department of Environmental Conservation, and the Canal Corporation. By waiving fees and hosting events, the state aims to promote health, recreation, and appreciation for New York's natural beauty at the start of the new year. The 17th Convention of the Alliance of South Asian American Labor concluded successfully on December 13-14, 2024 at the Sheraton Hotel, Pentagon in Washington, D.C. The 2-day event witnessed participation from thousands of members, key leaders, and prominent guests from across the United States. The convention, which commenced on Friday, December 13th, focused on invigorating American labor and advocating for their rights through impactful discussions and engagements. The grand finale took place on Saturday, December 14, in the Sheraton Hotel ballroom with the attendance of ASOL's president, vice presidents, notable dignitaries, majority and minority leaders, city and federal officials, and Congress members. Speakers at the event expressed their commitment to working collectively with ASOL for labor rights and community welfare. Jacob Milton also delivered a noteworthy address during the convention. The event attracted mainstream media, public figures, and leaders from multiple states, alongside South Asian doctors, engineers, entrepreneurs, and thousands of members from the Labor Association. Millennium News 24 and Millennium TV US served as the official media partners for the convention. One of the highlights of the gathering was the awards ceremony. Shahnawaz, founder of Golden Age Home Care, received a special honor for his contributions. Similarly, Khalilur Rahman, proprietor of Khalil Biryani House, was recognized for his exceptional efforts. As a prominent platform for the South Asian American community, the ASO Convention continues to play a vital role in promoting labor rights and enhancing the quality of life for its members. This news was reported by Mujahidul Karim and Shirley Phillips. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for global updates. Former Syrian leader Bashar al-Assad, in his first statement since leaving Syria, claimed he had planned to keep fighting rebel forces before Russia evacuated him. On his Telegram account, Assad said he stayed in Damascus until December 8 when rebels entered the city. He then moved to Latakia to oversee combat operations but was evacuated to Russia after realizing Syrian forces had fully withdrawn. Assad denied planning his departure, saying he had no intention of stepping down or seeking refuge. He claimed Moscow initiated the evacuation after drone strikes intensified on the Maimam airbase. Syrians have celebrated Assad's fall with mass demonstrations marking the end of his family's 50-year rule. Rebel leader Abu Muhammad al-Jilani, now the de facto leader, promised an inclusive Syria despite HTS's terrorist designation. President Joe Biden welcomed Assad's downfall but urged caution about Syria's future, calling it a critical moment of uncertainty. Canada's Deputy Prime Minister and Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland resigned, citing disagreements with Prime Minister Justin Trudeau over economic strategies, especially regarding the threat of 25% tariffs from the US under Donald Trump's America First policy. Freeland's resignation shocked the country, leaving Trudeau without a key ally. She expressed concerns that the government was not adequately preparing for a potential trade war with the US. In her resignation letter, Freeland stressed the need for a unified approach to defend Canada's economy and work with provincial leaders. The resignation adds to mounting pressure on Trudeau, with some Liberal MPs calling for his resignation. The government is facing criticism for not anticipating the full impact of Trump's protectionist measures. As Canada braces for more challenges, Freeland will remain an MP and run for re-election in the next federal election. Let's have a look on today's sports story. Barcelona winger Lamine Yamal is expected to be out for 3 to 4 weeks due to a right ankle injury. The 17-year-old picked up the injury during Barcelona's 1-0 defeat to Leganés in La Liga. Tests confirmed a grade 1 ligament injury, and the club announced that Yamal would miss the team's final match of the year against Atletico Madrid. Yamal sustained the injury in the first half but continued to play until he was substituted in the 75th minute. Barcelona's next challenge is against fourth-tier Barbastro in the Copa del Rey on January 4, followed by the Spanish Super Cup in Jeddah. Despite a tough run of form, where they have won only one of their last 6 matches, Barcelona still tops La Liga, though Atletico Madrid has caught up in points. Real Madrid is just 1 point behind and has a game in hand and on both clubs. We'll be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your fist. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for business news. Today's New York stock close price is 19,729.37. The NYSE Composite is decreased by 39.72 points or 0.20%. Tokyo stock close price is 39,457.49. The Nikkei 225 index is decreased by 12.95 points or 0.03%. Shanghai stock close price is 3,386.33. The Shanghai index is decreased by 5.55 points or 0.16%. Hong Kong stock close price is 19,795.49. The Hang Seng index is decreased by 175.75 points or 0.88%. Bombay stock close price is 81,748.57. The Sensex index is decreased by 384.55 points or 0.47%. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast. Before finishing today's news, let's hear out the headlines again. Trump says he would consider pardoning Mayor Eric Adams. Trump says big tech leaders now want to work with him. Trump announces Japan's SoftBank will invest $100 billion in US. Trump plans to end remote work for federal employees. Former FBI informant admits to lying about Biden in federal court. Mayor Adams reached tentative deal to raise pay for 500 city doctors. Governor Hochul waived parking fees for New Year's Day hikes across New York. Seventeenth Convention of Alliance of South Asian American Labor concludes in Washington. Bashar al-Assad says Russia rescued him after Damascus fell to rebels. Canada faces crisis as Deputy PM Freeland resigns over economic strategy. And Lamine Yamal set to miss 3-4 weeks with ankle injury. That's all for today. Keep watching Millennium News Hour for latest news update. To stay updated, like our Facebook page, subscribe our YouTube channel, and visit our websites. Our website addresses are www.millenniumnews24.com and www.millenniumtv24.com. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all at TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia, available with the Sky Network, Worldwide Jadoo TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with us for all the latest news worldwide. Thank you.